Chances are, if you're watching this video, you're not where you want to be. But I guarantee, if you accept this 50 days challenge, you will have completely transformed your trading career before 2024 ends. You won't be the same with the next 50 days, and I say this with so much certainty because I myself took this challenge the last year unconsciously and went from a broke and losing trader to finally becoming profitable in less than months. This is the exact challenge I will partake in this year as well to get to the next level. It won't be easy, but trust me, it will be worth it. So let's get right into it. Your very first challenge is to stop consuming trading related content. I know it sounds as counterproductive advice for my own YouTube channel, but I don't care. I'm here to show you the path to profitability and show what worked for me. You see, in the previous year when I was not profitable, I used to watch trading related videos for hours on YouTube. I felt like I am learning and progressing. Little did I know that this very act of watching endless videos on YouTube, which was deemed as a productive exercise by me, was stopping me from getting profitable. I've listened to so many traders out there that I got stuck in analysis paralysis. One strategy contradicted with another, and I started seeing so many possibilities in the market that it became very hard for me to focus and execute swing. I was kind of chasing perfection where I wanted to learn every strategy out there. Each time something new came into the market, I felt this fear of missing out and wanted to learn this strategy, hoping that it would make me profitable. I never mastered one trading strategy and kept jumping from one to another, hoping to find the key to my profitability in the next video and the next and the next. It kind of became a negative loop where I was just consuming content without any of its implementation, which proved to be fatal to my trading career. Not until I limited my consumption in terms of trading content and started focusing on what I had already learned and implemented those lessons was when I started finding consistency in the market. I see so many beginner traders making the same mistake of watching hours of trading content every single day like a Netflix show. It might seem that you're making progress, but it is nothing more than a sheer form of procrastination. The information alone will not make you profitable, its implementation will. So the very first challenge I would like to throw on you is to spend only 25% of your time on content consumption and the rest 75% of it on its implementation. The lessons you learned from the live market experience is nowhere near to what you learned from a YouTube video or even a paid course. So spend more of your time watching the markets than you do on YouTube because this is what will make you profitable. Now we have a solid foundation and we are well above 50% of traders who are stuck in this hamster wheel of mindlessly consuming content. But how do we get the top 5% of traders who make the most money from the trading industry? To get to the top 5% where you make consistent profits every single month, you need to become a specialist. What I mean by becoming a specialist is to master one trading strategy. The truth of the matter is, every strategy works, but just because one strategy works for me, it may not work for you. You need to find a strategy that best suits your personality and stick to it for a prolonged period of time. Anything outside of your strategy is a distraction which you must be avoiding. To find a strategy that best suits you, I want you to recall of all the strategies that you have ever traded in the past. Be it support or resistance, supply and demand, stock market concepts, ICT, whatever it is, just recall the strategy that you found yourself the most ease trading. I just don't want you to think about the percentage returns or the profitability of the strategy as of yet, because with the help of the next exercise, we can turn that around. But for the time being, just pick a strategy that best suits your personality and you find yourself the most comfortable trading. Now I want you to create a trading plan based on this strategy. It may not be perfect, but just create a rough sketch of what is it that you are looking for before entering the trading. If you're not sure of how to create a trading plan, I created a detailed video on how to do so. So I've pinned that video on the screen. You can check that out after this video. Now, before we move on to the last step of this challenge, I want you to stop for a moment and pat yourself on the back. Because by now you have something that 90% of traders don't have in this stuff. Don't trust me? Well, it's your trading plan. Even though it's not perfect, you have something tangible that you can see right in front of it. The information is not just limited to your mind, but you have something written down on a piece of paper, which is going to be your North Star to profitability. Now coming into the last step of this entire challenge, using which you can turn an average strategy into one that is wildly successful, is by journaling your trades. I can't stress this enough how important it is to journal your trades. Once you pick a side of trading, your journal will be your biggest strength. You start to notice patterns between your wins and losses that you would not have noticed otherwise, and it's this attention to detail is what's going to keep you up from 90% of traders who keep losing money from the market. In the world of trading, data is your biggest asset, and the bigger the database you have, the higher the chances to your profitability. So I want you to journal all your trades, both the winning ones, the losing ones, and also the missed trades from your strategy. Now, just like we talked about in the content part, you just don't want to keep collecting data and hope that you get profitable. You will want to spend an equivalent amount of time on reviewing your performance. Just like great athletes review their performance before the next match, I want you to have a review session every single day. The only two questions you need to ask yourself during these review sessions is, number one, how can I maximize my winners? And number two, how can I minimize my losses? Now, I want you to do these review sessions every week and month as well. The only difference between the monthly review session and the daily review session is that on a monthly review session, you would have a large sample size of trades to evaluate your trading performance. Look at all your wins and losses and figure out if there is anything common between. I bet there will be if you actually take out the time to review your performance from different angles. Maybe certain weeks where you are the most profitable or certain days where you are the most profitable. Whatever it is based on your data, find it out and double down on what works and eliminate what has not. From this point on, it's just repeating the same thing over and over again until you find a way to maximize your winners and minimize your losses. Unfortunately, there's no magic pill which I can provide you to find profitability in the market, but I guarantee you, if you apply these 3 steps consistently for the next 50 days, you will find massive improvements in your trade. So just to recap, there are 3 pillars to this challenge. Number 1 is to stop overconsumption of content and stop obsessing on its implementation. Number 2 is to master one trading strategy. Anything outside of that is a distraction. And finally, number 3 is to journal, review, and adapt. Remember, it's a journey of constant iterations. It takes time to become a profitable trader. But I'm certain that if you accept this 50-day challenge, you will have been so close to your goals that you would have ever imagined. As promised, I've been the video explaining how to create a trading plan from scratch on the screen, and will catch you guys in the until then. Take care, bye bye.